We'll say 1. Start with 60. 65. 65. Sounds pretty cool. Let's move this bad boy. Let's see, I bet I don't have the stream title right, because, yeah. I said 65. For you, I'll do 60. What's up, dude? Let's see. Yo, it's still Uma Musume. Let me fix that. Alright, let's go there. I'll move it. Right there. Okay. Just gotta make sure everything's set up, because unfortunately, when you do the multi-streaming thing, it's not just set it and everything's cool. You kind of have to set up things. And since this is a solo operation, it takes me a minute. Yeah, what's up, mommy? Yeah, we have lights. Yeah, the lights. I figured out the lights I've been using in a boring manner, so I'm not doing that now. Because my schedule is late compared to a lot of people. My schedule is basically West Coast time. I didn't open any of the packages. I don't know what's in there. I'm not opening your mail. You might not care, but it's just not my thing. There. Cool fix. File 669. Yeah, I just don't make it a habit of opening other people's mails. If I do, I'll keep that in mind. This is why we have Discovery around here. Give me sound legal advice. Okay. Anyway. Put this here. Yeah, all right. So fun thing with the lights the way they are, I didn't realize they were sound reactive. You know what's really rad? That. Drainfly. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Those little dudes are definitely super annoying. We'll just put this over here. Actually, I just put up that safety, and that was incorrect. Because we want this chair here. It's true. So you can bully them. So anyway, these lights are sound reactive, so you'll notice that they go with the music somewhat, which is, I believe the term was oscilloscope. And also my voice. All right, we're gonna do 69 pounds. True. I guess. Yeah, swat. That kind of swatting is no bueno. Yeah, kind of cool though. Anyway, the effect. All right, let's juggle. I should do left hand first. Now that I think about it.
I've been using these really boring. Yeah, pretty much probably what making you money.
I think one of the ports isn't charging, but it's fixed now. But yeah, what Omni said is quite correct. That's where they're probably making the lightsabers anyway. Anyway, 69 pounds done. Now we need to do more. we're gonna say 80 pounds. Yeah, quarter. Yeah, what these are actually, like, jokes aside, and obviously a quarter is a very small thing, but these little like foam plates or rubberized plates are pretty great for doing that type of technique, the micro loading. For some movements, it's useful. Usually, the like one arm movements is where they're more useful. Being able to change up by a half. Merchandise. Yes. Thank you. Oh gosh, what was his name? Yogurt. Thank you. Oh man, it's been a while. Mm. All right. Dang it. They can't stop us all. Oops, hold on. I'll put this on too. Oh yeah, yeah. Spaceballs is pretty great. That one was hard, but it was kind of the you could say that I did 3.5 reps because I failed on the first one while I dropped the ball. Yep, dude's almost $100, almost 100 years old, still kicking. Good. Yeah, that's nuts. That track was real quiet, but it had Solace in the title, so that kind of makes sense. $90 next. I'll probably just single at 90. Yeah. Mark Hamill has always kind of had an older look to him, which is weird because he was very young. We're just gonna do a single 90. Oh, also here, I'll show everybody. This is one of the other settings. Nope, not that one. No, there we go. It's fun. Okay. That balance is not good. I'll just asterisk it and go to the right hand. Maybe I'll go back to the left. Yes. Mostly because you can make a lot of food for less money, and I like a lot of food. I'm a big man, SpongeBob. A big man. Okay, I just throw them on the ground. Sure. 2 for 2 on that one. We'll say 90 asterisk. All right, I'll take a longer break before 100 so that I can have a better chance at nailing it. I have to swap these out anyway. Right, so we got our half-pound weight. The reason I use the half-pound weights on here, if anybody isn't aware, is the bar is a Olympic bar, so it's 44-pounder for 20 kilograms. So I use a half-pound weight to make it 40. Half-pound on each side. Oh yeah. Still just gonna go for a single here. Good. Good. I always tell people I'm gonna age kicking and screaming. Now I'm only 41, so I've got a long way till I'm old. But I'm gonna try to keep it that way. All right. Cool. Got my 100. Oh, I definitely want to do it. I think it'd be very funny. I'll still think it's funny then, because I am no more mature than I was, 10, 15 years ago. I just don't foresee that changing. Yeah, I'm much better at stepping on the side. But that's okay. Doesn't matter. All right, we're good for 110. I feel like all typewriters are portable for the most part. But maybe I assume that actually this is in reference to a typewriter that is less heavy and is meant to be portable. But gotcha. Yeah. This is also me. I have a tendency to consider a lot of things portable. True. What you do is you wire it to where it's then a keyboard that you can type on, and you have to type with those long strokes and get yourself carpal tunnel. I almost forgot to put the extra fire on each side, but I remember. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because that doesn't sound crazy, but a 25-pounder, but that's I'm a little bit weird. A little weird. Let's see how my left does here with the 110. So, I don't think that my left is going to do one today. Maybe another day, but we'll do it on the right at least. Yeah, this one reacts with light or with sound. Reacts to sound. I still think typewriters feel really weird, but I'm also not the biggest fan of the really clicky mechanical keyboards either. So the having the clacking is cool, I guess, but those long strokes on the mechanical or on the typewriter, oof. Okay, 110 on right arm. We get it. We get it. Let's do it. Just kidding. I'll give it again. Give it a go again. I'm trying to think. When was the last time typewriters were actually like commonplace used? 70s? Maybe 80s? Because I know by 90s we were doing computers. Very much so. I feel like it had a, yeah, early 80s would be my guess as well. But, or late 70s. Yeah. All right, let's try this again. I gotta go fast. The 69s. Oh, electric typewriters? Okay. I mostly mean the transfer to, I don't mean mechanical typewriters necessarily. I mean, when we switched to computers at some point there. I feel like that was the 90s. You disappoint me. Ugh, it's so heavy. I just wanted to lift. All right, we'll do bench press. Well, I'll do one set of actual bench press or actual overhead press with gotcha. I feel like I remember my mom having like a typewriter that she had from, maybe my grandma did. I don't know. I feel like I remember seeing one of those. Yep, it's true. It's dang true. That probably only Arco. All right, we're gonna try to. We're just gonna do it. 225, not juggle. Yeah, I think I have 32. I think that's what I've got. And it's generally pretty good. Okay, so we got 100 just fine. 110 was not going. I will do that in a second. I'm going to do 225 overhead press normal. Yeah, I remember seeing you play that a little. All right, we're going to go for 225 here. Just one. That's all I want. Cool. Not getting a bunch of reps of it. But if I can get 225, I'm always pleased. All right, now we'll switch to incline Joseph tricks. Oops. Oh, actually, I didn't. I thought I mashed. Incline juggle boy press. I mean, granted, I'm probably the only person who does it. Makes me the best and the worst. We're gonna go for 110 on this one as well, but for 3 reps. We got 4 last week, but they were barely there. Yep, greatest worst. Exactly. I really need to develop a proper, like, essentially conjugate routine or whatever for myself. Not for other people, obviously, just for me. To a regimen so that I know I can fit in all the things that I do, all these goofy things. But the problem for future games. Thanks. Yeah, I like them. I've seen people do with lights in the background, but they're usually not interactive from what I've seen. I actually just like it. Or I actually really like them interactive with whatever. As soon as I saw they were reactive, I was like, well, that's how they gotta be. Yeah, that seems to always happen. But it really should be. Get real weird with it. The horror angle. I think I fixed it. I don't know why I'm even getting the juggling pulse with the right hand. I'm not going to be juggling while pressing with my right hand. That's just not happening. The skill required for that is much higher than what I want to put into this. Yeah. It's really hard to keep that going. Anyway, we got our 3 that we needed. I'm gonna switch to the other rack. Yep, that's fair. Kilroy made me aware of a nice heavy armor that I need. I need it. It's like some gloves that I already have, but they're the chest version, which is good because I got those pincushion gloves. that are going to replace my current gloves. Once I make them, obviously. All right, so we're going to go with probably 80 again. See ya. £80. All right. Let's go half pounder back. And I think I said this already, but switching to the bigger wrap because that other wrap was a little too big, a little too flexible. Yep. Okay, there we go. Saved. Okay. Maybe I go for 115, actually, for this hot one, instead of one. See if we can get 3 of that. Yeah, that's thinking. Obviously, there's no guarantee that's going to happen. I'll switch to singles. I killed a bunch of bugs. I have made more progress in the game. That game is one that it feels a little bit more work than I'd prefer. Like, it's a little less fun. There still is fun to be had, so I'm still stubbornly sticking with it. If for nothing else, I have to get further than DSP. Kind of joking. Powerful motivator. 92, and I'll do 104. Then I'll try for 115. I guess technically I could do one, somewhere in the middle and do 113. But I think I'll just do 115. Alright, anyway, this one's 92. I'm just doing a single. I lied. I'm doing a double. Cool, that felt pretty good. The first one was just so easy. The second one was still smoothish. But I figured I would do, something going higher energy. Not too fast. Not go too crazy. One of four. So here we want a 25 and a 5 on each side. It's a 44-pound buck. One thing we also did this week, in addition to opening up the light here, we put up the panels that we had made to. I don't know if it's going to do all that much, but it'll do something. To really sound good through the whole, studio approach and get all those weird cone panels. That's expensive. I'm not doing it. These are made for $10, and they'll do something. Usually square cans or cloth. All right, so here's 104. Do right arm once, and then juggle left foot. Juggle right arm while pressing. And then after that, we'll see if we can get that tee up. I'll stop there for now. All right. Oops. Move that forward a little bit. All right, now the juggle one. I probably could have gotten more, but I was like, we'll save it for the big one. All right, 104. Okay, that was easy. I just dropped the jug. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna asterisk that because it was easy, or easy enough. But I'll have to, if I mess up on 115, obviously I'll try it again. But since we're warming up, I'm just putting it as an asterisk. So 10. I'm not doing a 35 because it's too big of a plate. Basically, I don't want to hit the J hooks as much as I can help it. I want to give myself as much room as possible. So we'll put the matter of fact, no, the 25 is fine. I was thinking about changing it, but no, 25 is fine. I know we have more. We have 10s, and we have another pair of 10s that are not bumpers, and a pair of 11s, but I think I don't care enough to do that. I still hit the J hook pretty bad. Maybe I'll pair them. I think I gotta use the restroom real quick. So enjoy the BRB screen. we're back. Got 115. We'll try to get 3. Hopefully not fail miserably. I got reported, of course. Okay, where? This. Meow. Safety straps. No, I can't do that on the bench on this one. I'll do it when I switch to normal bench. Don't worry about that. But I can't for this. It'll hit them. Keeping in mind this is only half of what I can actually do. Oh, I'm gonna write this down. Luckily we have a sink in here. But yeah, you have a good night, Seth. Sleep well. There we go. I have wiped it down. Perfect. That looks great. I do believe this is also a tripod. Yes. Yes, it is. It's pretty sure. All right. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Neat. Yeah, that'll be right here. My juggle will be right here. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right, chalk up and sub D. Just in time for me to attempt the PR here in just a second. I'm gonna do the right arm first. Okay. 115. See how it feels. Yeah, that seems fine. Boop. Yeah, pull it up. I think which is mostly flat, but pull you up. Either way. Got you covered. So the goal here is 3. If I can get 2, I'll be okay with that. 1 is, it's passable. 1 is passable. Oh. Dang it, I lost the juggle. We'll have to try it again in a minute. Let's try it again. That was generally good. We at least got 1 clean one. So we can still say 115. I just want to get more reps. I'm gonna do another rep with the left hand, or with the right hand, not juggle. Just do it. Just have it in there. You know, I might actually want to raise this one for juggling. Because when I racked it, the top of it's actually hitting the J hook, or is setting on the top of the J hook. And that's probably bad. All right, let's try it again. Just get a clean one with the right hand without juggling, and we'll do it the right way. Juggling. Yeah, that's probably correct. Yep. Now it's not sitting on the, I can't put it on the top of the J hook with this one. So that's better. Cool. We're gonna take a minute though, and then I'll do it with the left, with juggling. Ah. Yeah, I got that locked in. Let's see. See, that's why I checked that. Because I don't want that to do that on my face. I think that would be bad. I'll just lock it in here. It'll have a little bit more play with the height or whatever, but yeah, that's better. Do this though. That's getting easier. I'm not doing it with my left though. Not because I'm juggling with it, where I'm trying to press with it. But yeah, that's getting easier. Popeye forearms, working on them. All right, let's get this. 115. I'd like 3, please. Nope. Do it again. I was too slow. You have to press fast. You have to commit. Have to commit. You do it slow like that, you just lose it. Or at least for me, that's the case with this one. For normal presses, I can do grinder runs. For juggle presses, I can't. It has to go fast. That's for both the bench press version and for the overhead press version. They both require a fast rep. Oh yeah, it's fine. As long as I'm getting a single, it's at least work. If I'm not getting a single, that's bad. But so far, so good there. I'll give it one more go probably. And then at least then I'll have gotten 3 working reps, even if it took 3 sets to do it. And then after that, I'll do the shot. I'll probably still do a set of normal bench real quick, but nothing crazy, just 2 plates. All right, fast reps. Can't waste time. Commit to the press. Oh. Okay, good enough. I'll take it. Cool. Probably won't post that anywhere, but I don't know, maybe. It was good though. Now, there's some shot put juggling. Oh, after just a set of bench press. I will put the safeties on for this. This song is very chill. Probably won't use it for the shot for juggling, that's for sure. All right, so let's oh, second thing. One, safety would be enough to save my life. Two, just makes it a lot safer. No safety. Well, actually, on incline, I'd probably be fine. On incline, I can bail pretty well. Ooh, that was a nice zoom. It was on like 5x zoom, so I was just like looking right up my nose. Pretty good. All right, 225. Incline, we'll just see how it goes. No juggle this time, because I'm using both hands, so I don't know how to juggle my feet. That'd be pretty wild though. Okay. Ugh. Oh yeah, the close grip as well, because the height of the thing makes it where it needs to be close grip. That means I probably need to raise that. That'll be right here. That would be safer. Not dying. It's pretty okay. Ah. That's the last quality of that. If I did it again, it would just be really ugly. What's up, Rosie? Oh, yeah, I think I look better too. This is where I prefer to keep this, right around here. I don't like too much because it's a little bit unruly, but I do prefer with some facial for sure. All right, put juggling time. First, gotta put the weights away. How you doing, Rosie? Anyone else? Anybody who's around Argo? How's it doing? Yeah, so fun thing, or funny thing, I had, I saw these, I was looking around in a box of stuff that Omni had here at the gym, and I saw a spool of lights. This was over a month ago at this point. It was these lights. And I was like, oh, well, these aren't being used. I'll just put them up, and I had them right up here. And they were up on here where nobody could see them. And I only used the first setting where you turn them on and you change the color. And then I didn't really think about it, and I hit the third button last night when we were cleaning out the gym here. And then it started doing that, and I'm just like, oh. So now they're on the wall because that's cool. See, I can do that. It also, oh, that's the power button. Oops, it's upside down. There. It could be a volume meter as well. So the louder something is, the more it fills it out, which is kind of cool. This is my favorite one. Because I like the loops. They're neat. All right. Got to put up the safety for everybody else for the shot put juggling. Well, for everybody else, meaning the other equipment. Because I'm not trying to break stuff. When you're juggling 16-pound shot puts, pretty easy to break stuff. So I put up these, and it helps. Put up these, and it helps keep things from getting out of hand. I put the big one. Ugh, this is the big heavy one. I put that in front of the subwoofer because that seems wise, protecting the subwoofer. So it's not a subwoofer. I don't know. I didn't put a lot of thought into that joke. Oh, right. "39 seconds, I think, is the goal." We'll see how many we get for initial run. I think that the Tuesday session is the one that is most likely to get the PR because it is there we go, the one that I am the freshest as far as my shoulders, biceps, forearms. Because the stuff I do on Monday is not usually that bad, and I don't juggle the shot puts on Mondays. Thanks. Okay, so set my phone up here. Not with 5x zoom though. Out there. All right, this one is, let's go to some harder stuff. Damn. Should probably warm up the forearms again. They definitely feel a lot better than they were Thursday. They were pretty fatigued Thursday. Okay. Oh gosh, that slipped. Yeah, I definitely need to paint them again so that they're less slippery. All right. Oh yeah, I should not have been recording the warm-up part because that was a pretty big waste of my storage space, so I'll delete it. Delete. All right, guys. Chalk up more. Thank you, thank you. I said that already, but hey, you guys. Oh. That was a terrible throw. I tried to adjust. Good run though. Tried to adjust, but I jammed my finger, which will only hurt for a second. But that was a good run though. It could have been longer because that wasn't due to just fatigue. It was just a bad throw that I didn't save. So it was definitely a good run. So we're not going to be mad about that regardless. Just going to see how long it was. Yeah, it was good. It was 33.5. So, not a bad first one. We'll wait a minute or a few minutes. Do it again. See if we can break them PRs. Yeah, it was just a bad throw that I didn't save. So I tossed one out to the side. So I was trying to see if I can salvage it that way, but it was not happening. Woo. We are getting better at this though. Oh yeah, I'm very pleased with the fact that a messed up run was 33.5. Like that's progress. There was a while ago where that would have been my best. All right, just recuperating here. What's up, sir? Temtem. I do not. It's the Pokemon-like game. Not Pokemon, but it's like. If I recall correctly, which I do. One that I've looked at, I just haven't ever picked it up. I haven't checked out Humble Bundle all that time. Yeah, it's supposed to be a pretty good multiplayer game. But yeah, I haven't played a Humble or gotten Humble Bundle in forever. They usually just don't have stuff that I care about. They'll just have like dumb games that I don't want. I mean, if it's being offered, I'll yeah. All right, let's try this. 16 pounders. Daniel might have it. Actually, hold on a second. Daniel might have bought me that. I was just thinking about that. He sometimes will buy 2 copies of a game to play with. Yeah, I understand. Let's see, Tim. Oh, it is, yeah. Yeah, this is one of the ones, yeah, sometimes he'll buy multiple copies to co-op. I just didn't remember until just now. As soon as you said Daniel, wait a second. All right. But yeah, we could probably, yeah, exactly. I like this one, but you need one a little bit heavier. Yes, I do. I had to look. I was like, yeah, Omni bought it for me, or Daniel, because he wanted to co-op it at some point. So. Oh my gosh, I've got to redo this in a second. I've got to wrap my finger. Ah, I bruised it. What I did. It's fine, I can just wrap it. That's what happened when I jammed it the other few minutes ago. I just didn't realize it until I tried to juggle right now. And I got a 16-pound ball landing on my freshly bruised knuckle. Ah, perfect. That sounds like a plan. Yeah. It's just because I jammed my finger. It's fine. It's not a real injury. It's a juggler's injury. Jugglers jam their fingers on a pretty regular basis. The amount of times I've done this exact thing, pretty much anyway, is not a low number. Yeah, it's fine. It just doesn't feel good while you're juggling, basically. So that's why I'm just going to wrap the knuckle. And it softens the blow when the ball hits it. Okay. See? Basically, just ball won't hit it as hard. All right. Now let's hope that this works. I probably won't do too many runs though, just so I don't make the bruise worse. But I do want to try at least one more anyway. I'm not even counting however long that was because I just stopped. So it's basically just 0. Ugh. Another bad throw. That time, my recovery attempt, I had to jump over it or whatever. That actually wasn't that bad. Wasn't a PR, can guarantee you that. But it was probably good. Let's see. Do-do-do. Ha! It was almost the same exact amount of time. It was 32.5. Not bad. So now we just need a good run. Clearly. I'm gonna do another strip or two on my finger, because that definitely feels a lot better. And I would like it to feel even better. The pinky is not a major like mover with juggling for the most part, so I can wrap it up pretty aggressively without too much detriment. I can still bend it because this tape, the nature of this tape, but basically I just wanted some padding. So we had a 32.5 and a 33.5. We just need to get a 39.5. It's only a huge jump, that's all. It's actually totally possible too, but nailed it. So far, we've had good runs though. Over 30 seconds is always good. I'm pretty much never going to be mad at 30 plus seconds. Okay, until I'm getting to where that's not even close to a good run, I guess. If I'm, I imagine if I'm, pushing world record time, I'll probably be mad at 30 seconds. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah. Yeah, this one I've been using for just, I didn't realize it had the sound reactive thing. To see, watch this. Oh. I was like, that's cool. So I put that up there. And now we're juggling heavy balls. Mm-hmm. We're aiming for 39 seconds is the goal. Now, that's an eventual goal. If it happens tonight, great. If not, that's fine too. We just put in work until we get it. That was fatigue. Hey, move off, yeah. Yeah. That was a good round. All right, let's see how it is, how it went. Because that felt pretty good. Okay, 34 point-ish, so pretty good. Wait. That was before the cut. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding on that timing. Huh. That was 41.1. I was looking at the timestamp of where I was, not the end, how long the clip was, and I was paused at 34 point something, where the timer thing was. So that was PR. I'm gonna say 41 flat, but that's a big jump. Let's see, so the first one drops, right, there. Yeah, there's the drop. I did it, yeah. And then we'll just say, yeah, the first one launches there. Yeah, I think we'll say 41 seconds. Cool. At worst, if you want to be really not generous, then it was 40 seconds flat. But if you want to be very not generous, that's pretty good. I'm going to say 40.5. I'm gonna do it again. Because once I wrapped up the finger, it actually feels fine. For reference, I jammed my pinky. It's fine. It just slight bruise. The juggler's injury happens all the time. You just don't want to get worse, and that's why I wrapped up the finger. But yeah, I jam fingers all the time in juggling. It's stupid, but it is what it is. It's because you're doing this when you juggle, and it just hits. It's fine. I didn't just punch the ball. It's not a real injury. It's not a real injury. Yeah, it's fine. I would take off the wrap so you could see it, but no, I don't feel like rewrapping. It feels better with that. For the juggling. Once the juggling's done, I'll take it off. But It is the same type of injury as stubbing your toe, which I've also done a lot. It is technically an injury, but you really go telling your friends and family, oh man, I suffered an injury this week, stubbed my toe. No, you don't say that. At least I don't. Yes, it is technically an injury. I know you're a medical professional, so it's more concerning for you. But as someone who, as a juggler, a professional juggler, I have banged up my fingers more times than I'd care to count. I don't have enough fingers to do it, but they're all jammed. As soon as this song's over, we start the next one. I'm going to start the. That's what I'll do it. And I'll do it. Ooh. Pinky is the least used finger in all the things. And it's not a real injury. That was pretty good. I don't think it was PR like the other one, but pretty good. It was actually pretty close though. That one was like 37. That was great. Oh yeah, I'm definitely, my arms are probably 2 PR roughly length runs. Yeah, they're close. But yeah, see, fine. Like a very slight bone bruise. Like I said, I get them all the time while juggling from not heavy things. Very, very slight. And by all the time, I don't mean all the time, but I get them often enough to be familiar with them. It's not a thing that I wanted to get worse, which is why I wrapped it. But like I can do this and it's fine. I didn't want to be hitting it with the weight. Yeah, like I said, that's why I wrapped it. But like it doesn't, cause me distress from doing things. I just didn't want to be hitting that same spot with the heavy ball again and again because it didn't feel good. I am being cautious enough. Mm-hmm. All right, just for funsies. Just for funsies. We do one set of this. Alright. Last ting. You get out of there. All right. Music, man. Oh no, it's over. Oh no, it's not. Whew, I was worried. Ah. Wow. Oh yeah, my biceps are done, boy. Yep. Ah. But hey, I do know when to quit. Ah. Let's see, forearms. There we go. Before you do this one. Yeah, this camera is slightly lower, so the angle for forearms are better. But still good. Nah, it's fine. It just wasn't going to be a PR set. The thing is, I quit before a bicep injury. One of the benefits of being a natural boy is that the joints and tendons have had plenty of chance to keep up with. Yeah, they're still like my biceps have come up a lot over the years, but yeah, being a natural guy, my joints and joints and ligaments have like tendons, ligaments. There we go. Have generally had a chance to keep up with my muscle gain. That's one of the added benefits. In addition to not having certain parts of your body shrink, and in addition to having other parts of your body grow that you don't want, that being the heart, the muscles grow at a normal rate. So your tendons and ligaments and stuff get a chance to essentially, they don't really grow per se, but I think they harden / stretch, depending. Yeah. But yeah, they essentially have a better chance to accommodate the muscles that you gain. Whereas someone who jumps in gear, they grow at a rate that is not able to keep up with that, and they get really big and they try to do stuff that their joints and ligaments don't want to do. You get really nasty injuries. Plus, because of the essentially they're trying to tank their estrogen because of the aromatization thing. Their joints and ligaments are actually more their joints and ligaments are more sketchy, which is unfortunate. Yeah. That is one thing. If one wants to be a father at some point, that's always a risk. Is that you may just not be able to do it if you do once you go that route. It's not a guarantee, but it just can be a thing. And it's like, oh, which I'm not in a hurry to be a dad or anything, but having it as an option is kind of cool. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for me for tonight. I'm going to head home and eat food. True. Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna go home and eat food and probably play Doom. I gotta work toward the new vehicle. It's not a buggy, which I do have, but it's a cool, like, it's called a tread wheel, and it's real cool. All right, everybody, have a good night. I'll see you later. I will. I already had some plain water earlier, and then after I drank about half of it, I threw in some Crystal Light because plain water was really boring. But it didn't have any caffeine. It was just some sugar-free drink mix, which made it taste delicious.